I said I'll be back, and I am indeed. Yeah, as you can see, I've been doing a bit of progress off cam while people are here, because like I said, I don't stream unless everybody is out. So, yeah, pretty much starting now. I'm going to keep an eye on the time. But yeah, we've got all the, I found that these were, yeah, because I'm building off a tutorial. These are all item dispensers. So basically, whenever something gets collected up there, this will go into a hopper, which will activate this comparator, which goes into a sticky piston, which hits this guy here, which goes here, which powers this block and/or this block, and shoots this out. We'll go and test it up the top quickly. I can just show you on the end one here, and it is literally the same thing on the way down. I did actually end up bringing more resources than I needed, so I do have a couple extra components, and I do have like plenty of iron left, so there's no mistake on that front. Yeah, so tell you what, we'll go down the end here, look. And yeah, actually, what I should say is basically there's powered rail all the way across using these, and then you got the rail here, and then these are deactivated, because what's going to happen is we're going to put redstone all along here, with a button here, and that's going to power all of these rails, which are going to have hopper minecarts on them, which when the flying machine is gone, is going to collect all the bamboo that's going to be in here.
Wow.
The only thing we really need to do, that I'm wondering if we're even going to be able to get done, is build up a wall for this thing, 17 blocks high all the way around, just because bamboo grows up to 16 blocks, and if you build it up to 17, none of them go over the top when they break. And since I don't have any glass, we're doing it via stone, because, yeah. I did think about using slabs, but I'm going to build up around this thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking of building like a massive pirate ship around it, which would be sick. Yeah, obviously that way I don't need to actually add any sort of fancy schmancy bits right now. Ooh, I could do a kraken actually. The island's fairly big enough. I could do a kraken. Or some sort of giant crab monster. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, let's go. Oh, no. Oh, I'm just thinking about that. Playing into the theme of stuff. If that's going to be all futuristic, I could have monsters in the sea here. And the monsters could be trying to attack the futuristic bit. That'd be quite cool. It's ahead of time though. Come on. Right, let's go. I don't know if I built this too long, because... No, I haven't. I haven't built it too long, because I'm not dumb. Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, so it's about 40 long, this farm. The one tutorial that they're building is, I think, around 35-ish, so mine's only 5 blocks longer. Which is absolutely fine. It's fully extendable. One way more than the other. You can't have it more than 15 across, because flying machine in a farm only mines 15 across. It does 14 up one way and then switches and just does this one down the last way. All of that gets collected and then chucked into the dispensers and shoved into a water stream. And they're going to shoot up into a hopper, which is going to go instantly into a barrel, which will be accessible on the actual boat or the monster that I build, or a monster attacking a boat that I build in like a hull or a bay where you can kind of access the stuff, storage bay or storage room, wherever. On the boat or the ship or the monster in a mouth or something, you'll be able to access it without seeing the machinery behind it. But then I want to also kind of have like a full view of the bamboo farm as well. So obviously all of this will be stone up the side, but there'll be like a view on top where you can look down. Yeah, we are literally just building up a 17 high wall. Oh, so if you can't tell by my voice, then yeah, I don't know if I had a cold on the stream before. Anyway, yeah, I had a cold before and it's come back, which isn't great. It's a bit annoying, really, because it makes audio quality quite hard. Very annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna try and use like a mix of resources here, just to like kind of... Well. Yeah. I do have plenty of stone and plenty of blocks. It's just I'm doing it like this because it just makes it look a bit less boring. There is just gonna be flat chunks of it everywhere though. So that's the only thing. They're gonna have to stay there now though. Yeah, if I go up by 2 because I started on 1, I should end up doing this 8 times, because 8 times 2 is 16 plus the one that's already on the bottom is 17. So, pretty damn easy. But yeah, the thing is, I essentially have to do this before I do anything else, because otherwise, yeah. And actually, come back to the water stream. They may do a water stream in the video, but I may not. I might just have, chutes to go down into the floor and underneath the farm, possibly. Because the thing is, when you're doing a tutorial, you don't... For things that you know you can definitely change and that you've checked, which I have, just go ahead and change them to your liking. You don't have to stick completely to that part of design. Whereas other bits that are very essential to the farm and how it works and mechanics, I don't tend to change them, but people obviously who are more savvy with redstone can, and make it more compact. I genuinely want to learn redstone on like a higher level, but I think I'm going to do that through working through all the farms and learning a couple bit from here and there. And obviously I know some stuff as well on sort of the basic farms, and yeah. Very handy things. I've learnt a couple clocks, which is very handy. Some ones I didn't even know existed. What if I've been learning with... Oh, with slime blocks and flying machines, obviously, as well. What else is there? There's... I guess I never, ever really use droppers in machines, so droppers is one of them on there. And then there's the idea of combination blocks and C flip-flops and nodes and circuits and things like that. So, yeah. It's weird because it all comes back to like sort of programming. I don't know if it is, but in primary school or... Well, if you're American, what's... It's not high school second, isn't it? No, because kindergarten, I think it's first grade, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, so... When you're kind of in those first couple years of school, or education, if you're doing IT, you may or may not do Scratch, and in Scratch you have these commands which allow you to set up games and programs via inputting code and binary, things like that. And they're called nodes. And obviously Minecraft as well, this sort of redstone and the nodes and C flip-flops and all of that, in some way I guess do relate to the digitally coding or programming something. Because it is all technically machinery in it. Problem is I never really understood or paid attention in programming or IT or anything like that, so it's a bit of a nuance in it, but I'm willing to try it in here. It's a bit easier to understand as well. And complicated. It's not experimentally, so there's that aspect of it. Oh, you wouldn't have seen it. Yeah, so I mentioned this yesterday. My brother, who goes on the Xbox pretty much whenever he can, even when I've literally just got on and then tell someone that I've been on for hours, so it makes me get off. Selfishly, never puts the controller back on charge, even though he's got his own fully charged controller, which he never uses. And anytime I try and use it, because this one's run out, he completely flips out. But because he never puts it on charge, it's never charged up. So I have to run in and put it on charge whenever I can, or whenever I'm not doing something, which is not a lot of the time. So I've just got a notification on the batteries, which means it's probably going to disconnect in a couple of minutes, which likely means the stream won't be as long as I predicted it to. It's annoying. Yeah, we're gonna have to end the stream here because I literally have about after charging just then about 5-6% battery. I'll see you all very soon, and if you want to catch me building the rest of this and want to see the farm fully built, the rest of the world, all of this stuff, then I really would consider checking out YouTube. It's going to get turned into a VOD anyway, but if you're on YouTube right now and you're watching this in the future, even though this is the past, please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow and share. It really helps out. It's great motivation and support, and really shows that you support and like the channel. And also constructive criticism is great. I love feedback from the community. What could I do better? What do you want to see next? And just, well, general things and funny gags and I'm gonna have to cut all the swearing out. Anyway, also, if you're on Twitch and you're watching live, or you're watching this as a VOD anyway, because they save up to a week now, which makes VOD time much shorter, then of course go ahead and follow. It really helps out. It's great motivation and support, and it just wants me to keep going and going and going. Like I said, I'm on very low battery, so we're gonna have to do this very quickly. Thanks for watching. I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful weekend, afternoon, morning, day, evening, wherever you are. And yeah, goodbye.